What is going on, everyone? This is NinjaGeek here, and today I want to talk about a Call of Duty 4-year development cycle. So as we know, for Call of Duty, as of right now, we have Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and SHGames developing Call of Duty, and recently, Raven Software has always been a part of Activision and making Call of Duty games, but they aren't part of making the actual Call of Duty game. They helped a bit in Black Ops 1, MW3, they helped with all of the other Call of Duties, except they didn't specifically make their own Call of Duty game. The only Call of Duty that they really made was Call of Duty Online, which came out in China only, and that was only because, of course, China never got to experience the older Call of Duty games, so Activision put them on the development for that game. And of course, we know Modern Warfare Remastered is made by Raven Software, and that's not really considered a main title because Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 has already been made by Infinity Ward, and Raven is just sort of remastering the game. But what I'm talking about here is a 4-year development cycle adding in Raven Software to the mix. Now, personally, I would be okay with keeping Raven Software remastering games if that's what they were going to do. So if next year we got a World at War remastered, and then so on and so forth, Modern Warfare 2 remastered, Black Ops 1 remastered, if that was the case, I would keep it the way it is now. But if they are not planning on remastering any of the older Call of Duty games, which I don't know why you wouldn't, because it would create so much hype around Call of Duty every single year to bring back, imagine Modern Warfare 2 remastered, even Black Ops 1 remastered, like I've said in previous videos. However, if they do not plan on doing that, please add Raven Software to make a 4-year development cycle so we can go in the lines of now is Infinity Ward, next year is Sledgehammer, then we have Treyarch, and then add Raven in for a 4-year development cycle. And the reason is because when they added in the 3-year development cycle, obviously Call of Duty used to be on a 2-year development cycle, which was absolutely horrible. The games were made on a less than 2-year even basis, like, for example, games like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and so on, until Sledgehammer got announced as a 3rd developer. And the reason a 4th developer would be even better is because it would give the developers a chance to polish their games and make them even better, and not necessarily add in new features that we may not want or and whatnot, but just to make the games overall better. When you think of, for example, like music artists don't come out every year or 2 years and release a brand new album with like 15 different songs. They don't do that. Most specific music artists that are really good and talented, they usually wait at least like 3 years at least, and most likely more than that, even 4 or 5 years to develop a very good album. And that's what I feel should happen with video games too, especially with Call of Duty, because they seem to rush it every single year. And also the reason why I am stating this is because Raven said that if they did make a main Call of Duty game, they would make a modern game and not anything futuristic. So, that's what people want. That's obviously a good reason to get them in on the development. But my reason is specifically because a 4-year development cycle for every Call of Duty game would be better than a 3-year development cycle. However, I do feel that if Raven is set to remaster every single other Call of Duty game that came out, then just keep them like it is and make it a 3-year development cycle with Raven remastering every single game. I don't know how well that would go about, but all I'm saying is that a 4-year Call of Duty development cycle would be nice. So you can let me know your thoughts down below on everything I just discussed, and I'll see you on the next one. This is NinjaGeek. I'm out, and peace.